If you are Life Path 9, you are governed by Mars, which is the planet of war. These people are deeply emotional, passionate, aggressive, idealistic, and they are socially conscious. As a Life Path 9, this lifetime, you must become a loner or a recluse in order to awaken the heightened abilities that is going to help you fulfill your higher purpose. If you look at the 9th tarot card, which is the Hermit, you will see that it is an old man wearing a robe by himself, carrying a lantern amongst darkness. The man in his old age symbolizes the old souls that all 9s have, and the lantern, which is a light, symbolizes the wisdom that their souls contain from all the lifetimes and incarnations that they have experienced. Notice how that old man or that old soul or that 9 is the one that is holding that light amongst the darkness, which means that 9s are supposed to be leaders. They're supposed to be showing the way for others. Because all 9s carry a spiritual light deep within themselves, they attract other people towards them like moths to a flame. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, it's going to equal 36. And 3 plus 6 makes a 9, which means that 9 is an embodiment of all the numbers, which means that it symbolizes completion. But because 9 carries the energies of all the other numbers, and every number that you add to 9 equals to self, anytime a 9 has an interaction with somebody else, they go from being a 9 to absorbing the energy of that person and reflecting it back to that person, which means that a 9 is easily influenced by the people that are in their circles, and they're easily influenced by their surroundings. So a lot of them become followers when they're supposed to be leaders. And this is why 9s are not supposed to be having a whole bunch of friends. If you're a 9 and you hang out with 5s, you're going to become a 5, because 9 plus 5 is 14, 1 plus 4 makes a 5. If you're a 9 who hangs out with 7s, you're going to become a 7, because 9 plus 7 is 16, 1 plus 6 makes a 7. If you're a 9 who hangs out with 8s, you're going to become an 8, because 9 plus 8 is 17, 1 plus 7 equals an 8. So as a 9, you are going to become the people who you surround yourself with. As a 9, when you're by yourself, you're going to remain a 9. If you hang out with other 9s, you're going to stay a 9. But if you hang out with other people that are other numbers, you're going to become those people. And like I said, if their ideals and if their goals and if their vision doesn't align with yours, a lot of times you guys will give up your own vision for somebody else's, because y'all have this absorptive and reflective qualities. Y'all absorb the energy of everybody else around you and reflect them back to each other. So this is why you guys need to spend a lot of time by yourself in isolation, doing introspection and contemplation, so that you can build a strong foundation within yourself by connecting yourself through the universe. And this is when you will be living through your soul. Once you guys build a strong spiritual foundation, then you can go out into the world and you can influence others. You guys attract people like magnets, but always remember that you need to be the one that is in charge. 9s don't care about whoever's being in charge. All they care about is making the world a better place. So y'all don't care who's in charge as long as the goal or the ideal is manifested. But most of the time, you guys have the most wisdom in your friend groups, and you guys have the most wisdom in your circle. So you need to be the light bearer. You need to be the leader. And people are going to be more willing to listen to you because you resonate with everybody. So you guys are leaders of the people. The 9 is the natural leader. 1s lead through domination. 8s lead through control. But 9s lead through connecting with everybody, and they actually represent the energies and the emotions and the thoughts and the feelings of others. As it comes to relationships, 9s are extremely romantic. They're very loyal. Cheating is not something that they do whatsoever. No matter how social a 9 is, they do not cheat. They're very loyal to their partners, and these people will stick with their partner all the way to the end, because 9 is the number of endings. A 9 can finish anything that they start, and they're very relentless. So no matter what trials and tribulations a 9 goes through with somebody, they can stick with it. They can stick with it all the way to the end. But if you cheat on them, that's it. They may forgive you, but that's it. Once you lose a 9's trust, once you lose their respect, that's it. All the energy that they put in there, they'll walk away from it as well. Nines don't get stuck to anything. If a 9 feels like somebody is holding them back, they have no problem letting that shit go. They don't play that shit because they know they're here for a bigger purpose, and so they can't get caught up in petty shit. And a lot of 9s, because they're so fixated on their ideals and so fixated on their goals, if they're with a partner that requires a whole bunch of attention, that's not going to really work for them. A 9 needs somebody that's going to support them in their goals. And because 9s have such strong desires, because Mars is the planet of desires, these people will go to any extent to accomplish their goals and accomplish their desires. So a lot of these people, they take by any means necessary to the extreme. 9s are an embodiment of by any means necessary. They will go to any extent to have their ideals manifested into reality, and they never give up, ever. 9s are not afraid of death, and they will give their all to a cause. They will devote their entire lives to a cause if it means making the world a better place, better than what it was when they first came here. If a 9 leaves this world a better place than it was when they first came here, they're happy and they're fulfilled. And so a lot of these people are extremely patriotic. 9s are very patriotic. And a lot of them end up joining the military. A lot of them are very good with weapons because they're very violent. Like I said, don't allow their big heart fool you. 9s are one of the most violent numbers. They love fighting. The ones that don't know how to fight, they like to debate all day long. But the ones that do like to fight, they love physical altercations. They love any sort of violence and any sort of war. 9s are not peacemakers whatsoever. The ones that come across as peaceful, they're just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. These people love fighting because they like the adrenaline rush that they get from it. But overall, a 9 is an influencer. They're supposed to be influencing and moving the world in a particular direction. And you guys should only, like I said, build a network and build a friend group that is aligned with your ideals and with your goals. Don't just make friends just to make friends. You guys are here to get shit done. Mars is the planet of action. You guys are supposed to be working towards stuff. Whether that's through music, teaching, anything that is influencing others, being a sports figure, anything where you're inspiring and influencing others is perfect for you guys. Some famous 9s are Prince, Bob Marley, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Jim Carrey, Myron Golden, Neville Goddard, Glorilla, Soulja Boy, and Whitney Houston. Now, if you would like to learn about the specific type of life path 9 that you have, if you have a different life path number, if you'd like to learn about your psychic number, your name number, your soul number, your personality number, or if you'd like to learn how to see into your future by using the personal year vibration calculation, click the link in my profile bio and read my book, Supreme Mathematics, a complete guide on Chaldean numerology.